Today we embrace the ebb and flow of our moon energy. We begin the day in the depth of Scorpio's introspection, and we end the day wanting to step into adventures and opportunities. It's a day to cultivate our personal growth, to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us as we embark on a journey of exploration. So sit back, relax, let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we will gain an understanding of how to utilize this energy, own this energy, and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for March the 29th, 2024. And we'll start with the numerology 29. Now, the 29, 2 plus 9 is an 11. So it is a lower octave of the 11 energy, telling us that there should be some kind of challenge coming in today in order to see. It's almost like a little test to see if we're ready for the next step, if we need to grow, if we need to learn more, if we can take that next step with a confidence and a surety. The 11 energy is the master teacher. Okay, we need to understand what has value, what does not have value. We need to make that commitment to ourselves on a goal, a dream, an exploration, an adventure. And then we need to consistently give it the focus and the attention it needs in order for it to grow into a great success. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, we have a 3 plus an 11 plus an 8 equals a 22. I know, the most powerful master number shows up. So we have the 11 already. Now we have the 22. The 22 is where things can happen on a dime. We are expansive. We are visionary. Our intuition is extremely high. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci was a 22 energy. So allow your creativity to flow. Okay, let's go to the astrology. Sun in Aries. Now, our moon is in Scorpio until around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then it'll move into Sagittarius. And we should see some major shifts in our perspective and our actions today. We'll start with wanting to dive in deep into our inner self to uncover hidden truths, motivations. Okay, we will be guided upon a journey of self discovery, of transformation. It gives us wonderful energy to journal, to meditate, have that deep conversation with somebody you trust in the world. Now, close to supper time, we may get this wave of enthusiasm, a wave of optimism coming in, expanding us, asking us to expand our horizons, embracing new experiences, having those lively debates, traveling, learning, exploring. It's a great time to get out into nature, get grounded. It's a beautiful time to explore a topic of interest. Go on a little afternoon or an evening drive through the neighborhood or something. Go on a little jaunt of some sort if you can, or plan it for the tomorrow and the next day, right? Because the moon will be in Sagittarius for a couple of days. Okay, let's turn to the cards. Oh, we had the Three of Cups at the bottom. So, yes, plan your day accordingly so you can really tap into that energy, utilize it for yourself. Meditate or journal in the morning and get out and get creative in the afternoon. Our underlying energy is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, I'm finding him show up quite not as sporadically as he used to. He had for the longest time, but it kind of tells us like we're kind of in like dead man's land is what I'm really saying to people when I'm doing personal readings. Is we're kind of in this space where we have ended a lot of things in our life and we're working towards the completion of some other things because we know in this moment in time going forward is a brand new opportunity, a brand new path, a brand new way of becoming, being, creating. Okay, because we are walking towards the solar eclipse, which will really change our energy and our focus and bring in all kinds of new opportunities, people, environments into our life, right? Especially it's in Aries, my goodness, right? So we'll be the self starter, we'll be the trailblazer, we'll be the pioneer, the I am. We don't need to rely on anybody in order to go forward. So it's completely our dreams, our goals, our desires that we need to focus on right now. But here we sit here. And so we've come to a certain point in time, the here and now. And yes, we want to give thanks for making it through, for the lessons, for the challenges, even because it molded us into the person that we are today. The second part of this card would be to look around us and appreciate what we do already have when it comes to abundance, when it comes to prosperity, when it comes to love and joy in our life, and be grateful and appreciative, thankful of all that we have in the moment. The last part of this, though, is we ask for a straight path. We ask for clarity. We ask for knowledge. We ask for wisdom. So every first step is the right step each and every time. And we walk a straight path towards our goals, our dreams, our desires, bringing in the abundance and prosperity that we want to bring into our lives, the joy, the happiness. We have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, he can be, he almost has blinders on because he sees where he wants to go. And this could be a little bit more into the afternoon and evening where we start to say, you know what? If there's no path for me, I'm going to make a path. I'm going to make it into being. I'm going to create it from scratch. It doesn't matter to me. I'm showing up for it, because when you start saying words like I'm doing it, regardless of, the magic does come in to help. The things start coming together quite easily once you make that final statement. And the 11 energy is making that statement, isn't it? That statement of how you're going to go forward. And yes, maybe you won't be able to go forward very much because we are in the lunar eclipse, full moon energy, where it kind of makes us want to complete the things. So what stands in our way will be, there's a bright light shining on what stands in our way, what doesn't allow us to go forward in the way we want, so that under this time of completion, endings, and healing, we can do that. We can address those things so that when the new moon comes, when the solar eclipse comes, that you are ready for the new experience, that you are, it's like you take off on your path, because you've prepared yourself. And this is a time of preparation. So, don't be too hard on yourself when you don't get that free flow that you are expecting as you go forward, because this is a time to show you where, you don't want those little bumps in the road, because they turn into hills and then mountains that we have to climb, and we don't want that. We'd rather take care of it now so that we have an express lane, so to speak. The Queen of Swords. So the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. But, we really want to look at things, observe things under a different perception under this kind of energy. Observation. Bringing in the clarity, bringing in the knowledge. We get a little bit more analytical towards what we are looking at, what we are doing. Now, in no way does that have anything to, but when we have the King and Queen of Swords together, the royal couple, they are both very determined. Now, she's more of a motherly kind of energy. When she has a passion or a dream, she treats it like she gave birth to it herself. It's a child. Now, we would never let anybody insult our children, tear them down. We'd be right there defending them. And yet we let people tear down our dreams, our visions of our tomorrow, quite readily, quite easily, thinking in some way that they must know better than ourselves. So that is a myth that really we need to eradicate in our thinking, because you know better than anybody else the vision you have in your mind. So believe in you. And really, you have a royal couple that truly believes in where they are going. They demand clarity. They demand, a healthy ego, right? Knowing why we're doing this, the confidence, the strength in us. So this is about protecting your dreams, showing up for your dreams, As we would a child, we would consistently show up. We wouldn't miss 3 days and then go, oh, I better go check on them. Haven't heard a peep for 24 hours. We were there every day consistently as a parent. And so we need to get our heads around the fact that we need to be there every day consistently for our dream, our desires, for ourselves. Okay, let's go onward here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is really telling us that we have reached a plateau in where we are going. There's no more to really accomplish on this path. It is all about preparing for the new path. It's about letting go of things that will no longer matter going forward, because this is what you're projecting. This is what you are looking at. This is what you are imagining of manifesting in your life, making tangible in your life, bringing it down to be your reality going forward and stepping into it. The veil is very thin, so prayer, meditation, talking to God, your angels, your guides, your higher self, source, the universe. I know I've left out 15 or 20. Whatever resonates with you, absolutely. Okay, there is a mountain in the background, meaning that we're going towards new successes, greater successes than we've already achieved. And I think if we look for the signs, I see that I've never seen it before. I've used this deck for 20 years, for goodness sakes. It almost looks like it's a wooden fence or something. Like if we look for the signals, there are things to keep us on our path and keep us going straight, keep us going forward in the way that we need to. So we need to pay attention to those things that are kind of guiding us, moving us. So be more, I guess, present in the moment would probably be the best way of doing that. Okay, let's go over to an oracle card. And we have empowerment 45, and it's a 9 energy, right? Completions, ending, healing. In order to make room for the new beginnings, the new starts, the new adventure. That is the 9 energy. Empowerment. Know your empowerment. Feel your empowerment. Do you look in the mirror and say this? Because you should. You should see a rainbow of color and beauty and oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We finally got to the page, everybody. Do we have a solar eclipse happening in the back there? That's hilarious. Okay. The moment for respect. The moment for respect for life and all living things, attuning to nature and the creatures of earth, is at hand. Tune into the deep well of compassion that spills over readily to anyone who needs your help. You are being directed to take action to remove difficulties and resolve problems. Be receptive to guidance from wherever it happens to come. Don't be surprised to receive support from unusual avenues. Be alert to seemingly random input, which will give you clues on ideas that had not occurred to you earlier. Once you have picked up on these signs, pursue them diligently and with determination. The potential for them will pay off is immense. As soon as you know what action to take, take it. So we don't want to procrastinate. We don't want to slow down. I do have a course completely made out now it's a workshop for procrastination, combating procrastination. But I have not had time to really get to releasing it. So, and I don't know, should I just do it by email and email you? It's a 6-week workshop. Email you all the stuff and the links, or should I put it on my website as a for sale kind of thing? Go to my site. Let me know in the comments what you are comfortable with doing, and because I do have 2 avenues. So our animal today is the elk nobility. Well, we did have a royal couple here, right? The swords of all things. Okay, bring it in nice and clear, please. Or not. I mean, it's completely up to you guys. Celebrate your, and then a really long word. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay, so celebrate your accomplishments with humility. I mean, this is not a day to boast about how great you are, just be great. Okay, people will notice if you just show up and you're great all the time. Okay, measure yourself to yourself, though. Okay, am I greater than I was yesterday? What do I need to do in order to make myself the greatest I can be today? Ask yourself questions like that. You are crowned with success. The success is already waiting for you. It's already there, okay? You have to do the work. You have to roll up the sleeves. You have to make that commitment to yourself and then stick to that commitment day in, day out. And there's lots of tools to do that in order to help you move quickly along your way. Powerful forces guide you. One of the things is, being in the moment, being aware of all that is guiding you to move forward. I watched this one show and they were being guided by angels, but they couldn't get any message from the angel and they didn't know what to do. And finally, they got a message from the angel. And so they were saying, thank goodness you decided to message us. And he says, I sent like 492,981 messages to you. You only heard the one. So powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay? We all have strength, courage, wisdom, intuition that we rarely tap into, but if we need to, it's there for us already to do that. Okay, so until we meet again, remember, I do love you.